It's time now for the PHL Overnight News for this Sunday morning, December 28th, 2014. Good morning, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins here. Your news headlines here. Chuck's right here at 12:40 in the morning time. Here is an Airbus Air Asia A320-200 has gone missing on a flight from Surabaya, Indonesia to Singapore, according to the National Agency Search and Rescue Republic of Indonesia. In New York, thousands of police officers from across the nation packed a church and spilled onto streets Saturday to honor Officer Rafael Ramos as the devoted family man has found a chaplain and viewer fought on an air of an surrounded ambush. In Seoul, North Korea called U.S. President Barack Obama a monkey and blamed Washington on Saturday for internet outages experienced during a conversation with the United States over the hacking of the film studio Sony Pictures. Malaysia is facing its worst flooding in a decade, in which at least 10 people are displaced. More than 130,000 others. The flooding has also threatened exports of imported commodities such as palm oil and rubber. Vatican City, the Turkish gunman who shot and wounded John Paul II in 1981, laid white flowers Saturday on the Saint's tomb in St. Peter's Basilica, Vatican officials said. Pakistan's military says security forces ambushed a large assembly of tourists near the border with Afghanistan, killing at least 16 of them and wounded 20 others. Flagstaff officer risked his life for the people routinely. Doctors in Houston will keep former U.S. President George H.W. Bush in the hospital throughout the weekend since his back with a shortness of breath. Doctors have been discussing the dates for his discharge as office Saturday. A 28-year-old man has been arrested on suspicion of vandalizing the Islamic Culture Center of Fresno on Christmas Day, causing investigators at the first suspect to a hate crime, police said Saturday. Utah, however, death penalty states unmoved by blocked execution. In Albany, Governor Andrew Cuomo and New Jersey Governor Chris Christie teamed up Saturday to kill legislation designed to reform the much maligned Port Authority in New York and New Jersey. In Minneapolis, Minnesota's Pollard family has acquired majority deal ownership of Polaroid in a $70 million deal, as Minnetonka-based Polaroid is best known for making instant cameras, but the name can be found in a variety of electric goods. China's industrial profits fell in the most 2 years last month with the latest data to show a deepening slowdown in the world's second biggest economy as pressure grows on the nation's central bank to ease monetary conditions. The flagship auto division of Volkswagen set to augment its investment in whipping up new models, manufacturing plants, and technological advancement over the next 5 years to fortify its aim of overtaking compatriot BMW as world's biggest automaker. Miley Cyrus said Jennifer Lawrence is one of the hardest stars graced the big screen, and the power of her talents have clearly spoken to the moviegoers as Jennifer Lawrence dominates 2014 box office gross sales. Director Angelina Jolie talks to Jack O'Connell, who plays Louis Sambini, while filming Unbroken, as directing Unbroken was a life-changing experience for Angelina Jolie. As you celebrate the end of the year and in the warmth of your home, spare a thought for the organisms. Riding with a third-class ticket on the International Space Station bolted to the outside with no protection against open space. The Pinto abalone, diminutive sea snail native to the U.S. West Coast, will not be granted federal protections again into the National Marine Fisheries Services. Hong Kong, a woman is critically ill in Hong Kong with a deadly H7N9 strain of bird flu, the first confirmed case in the city this winter, the Hong Kong government said. In Dublin, a 3-judge panel at Irish High Court ruled Friday that the doctors can turn off life support of clinically dead pregnant women after hearing from legal representatives of the women's medical team that her fetus had little chance of surviving. A report by Cancer Research UK informed that many 600,000 cases of cancer could have been prevented in Britain in the last 5 years as people have followed healthy lifestyles. In incident alerts in Yarmouth, Massachusetts, Route 20, in the area of Captain Parker's River, motor vehicle accident car and a pedestrian CPR in progress. In Seacon, Massachusetts, vehicle pursued Interstate 195 eastbound, speeds possibly 8 miles per vehicle, attempted to strike Swansea cruiser. In sports, well, 3 Boston teams played, and All three Boston teams came up with losses. First of all, the Boston Bruins got blown out by the Columbus Blue Jackets 6-2. Boston Celtics lose to the Washington Wizards down in DC 101-88. And the Boston College Eagles fall in the Pinstripe Bowl down in Yankee Stadium, Independence State. Nittany Lions in overtime 31-30. Other scores in the NHL. Tampa Bay edging out Carolina 2-1. Winnipeg 4. Minnesota Wild 3. New York Rangers 3. New Jersey Devils 1. Buffalo Sabres 4. New York Islanders 1. Nope. Buffalo Sabres 4. New York Islanders 3. Detroit Red Wings 3. Ottawa Senators 2. Washington Capitals 3. Pittsburgh Penguins nothing. Nashville Predators 4. Philadelphia Flyers 1. It's Arizona Coyotes 2. Anaheim Ducks 1. Dallas Stars 4. St. Louis Blues 3. Chicago Blackhawks 5. Colorado Avalanche 2. Calgary Flames 4. Edmonton Oilers 1. Los Angeles Kings 3. San Jose Sharks 1. Okay. 3:35 left in the fourth quarter. Golden State over Minnesota 183 with 3:35 left in the fourth quarter. In first overtime, Sacramento Kings lead the New York Knickerbockers 129-126. Toronto Raptors over the Los Angeles Clippers 110-98. Orlando Magic defeat the Charlotte Hornets 102-94. Memphis Grizzlies over the Miami Heat 103-95. Indiana Pacers over the Brooklyn Nets 110-85. Chicago Bulls 107. New Orleans Pelicans 100. Atlanta Hawks 90. Milwaukee Bucks 85. And Utah Jazz 88. Philadelphia 76ers 71. Will Kentucky enter the NCAA tournament undefeated? John Calipari deflected as Louisville got beaten by Kentucky 58-50. U.S. holds off Nebraska in Holiday Bowl. Cleveland Browns suspended wide receiver Josh Gordon and Menzel late. And later today, the New England Patriots wrap up their regular season at Gillette Stadium taking on the Buffalo Bills. Peter Channel News on 1247 here on this early Sunday morning. And take a look at the traffic situation here. And it is smooth sailing highways, byways in New England there. And we got one accident here. And it is on the Southeast Expressway on the southbound side near Furnace-Brook Parkway. You get an accident. Right lane blocked the 93 southbound at exit 9 Adams Street, northbound Brent Avenue southbound and exit 8 Furnace-Brook Parkway. But otherwise, a smooth sailing commute here on this early Sunday morning as we're going to take a look at the weather situation here. While you're sleeping in overnight hours tonight, most of the clouds got a low about 40 degrees. Southwest wind about 6 miles per hour. Sunday, showers likely mainly between 10 a.m. and noon. Clouds got about 40 degrees. West wind about 6 miles per hour. With gusts at 21 miles per hour. Chance of 6%. New person by miles at less than 7 inches possible. Sunday night, cloudy then gradually becoming podcast got a low about 31 degrees. Northwest wind about 3 to 5 miles per hour. Monday, most of the sky about 40 degrees. Northwest wind about 3 to 7 miles per hour. Monday night, podcast got a low about 25 degrees. Northwest wind about 3 to 6 miles per hour. For Tuesday, podcast got about 33, low about 19 degrees. Wednesday, most of the sky got about 30, low about 19 degrees with cloud skies. With clear skies, Wednesday night, New Year's Day, sunny to most clear skies have about 35, low about 24 degrees. Friday, most of the sky with a chance of snow showers. Friday night, have about 37, low about 20 degrees. Chance of precipitation 50%, and for Saturday, chance of rain and snow showers, cloud skies have about 45 degrees. Chance of precipitation 50%. Not temperature standing at 41 degrees with fair skies, and that's me for the Peter Channel. Overnight news in this early Sunday morning, December 28th, 2014. People say have a good night and good morning. I'll see you later this morning with a morning news report.